today's lecture is class 11th physics, that is the lecture number 6 in chapter 2. In this video lecture we will solve the examples which is given in your book NCERT, and first we will start with the example 7. In this example they are given that we measure the period of oscillation of a simple pendulum in successive measurements. The readings turn out to be 2.63 second, 2.56 second, 2.42 second, 2.71 second and 2.8 second. So readings जो हैं, readings are 2.63 second, next 2.56 second, next 2.42 second, next 2.71 second, and last one is 2.80 second. And the question is asking to us calculate the absolute errors, relative errors and percentage errors. So for this calculation, first find the mean value. And how can we find the mean time? So t equals to, we can write here, suppose that this is the A1, next A2, and you can write it as T1, T2, T3, T4, T5. So you can say total readings are 5. So number of readings or measurements are 5. So T mean equals to T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus T4 plus T5 divided by number of measurements, that is 5. So put all the values, that is T equals to, first T1 is 2.63 plus T2 is 2.56 and next 2.42 plus 2.71 and last one is 2.80 and divided by 5. So T mean equals to, add the total term and we can get 13.12 and divide by 5 second, that is S. Now you can write here T equals to, if we divide it then we can get 2.624 second and it can be written as, for the simplification, 2.62 second, that is the mean value. And take this mean value and subtract the measured value, then we can find the errors. So errors in the measurement, then here will be delta T1, delta T2, like this. So you can see here delta T1, that is in measurement first, what is the error? Then delta T1 equals to, you can write here T1 minus T, that is the mean value. So delta T2, that is equal to T2 minus T, and next delta T3, that is equal to T3 minus T, and T4 that is equal to T4 minus T, and delta T5 that is the error in measurement 5, that is T5 minus T. So put the values. Now what is the value of T1? That is 2.63. So write here 2.63 minus what is the T? 2.62. So write here 2.62, and this will be 0.01 second. Next value T2. What is the value of T2? 2.56. 2.56 minus what is the value of T? 2.62. 2.62, and that is equal to minus 0.06 second. That is the second. And next T3. What is the value of T3? 2.42 second. Right here 2.42 second minus 2.62, that is equal to minus 0.20 seconds. And fourth, what is the value of T4? 2.71. So write here 2.71 minus 2.62, that is equal to, you can get 0.09 second. And last one is T5, 2.80. So write here 2.80 minus 2.62, that is equal to 0.18 second. So this is the errors in measurement first, second, third, fourth and fifth. Delta T1 is the error in first measurement, this is in second and third, fourth and fifth. So here is the total errors. Now this is known as the absolute error, not relative. This is the absolute errors. So absolute errors in these measurements there are, which is written. And next, if we are going to calculate the relative error, what do you mean? Relative error. Then we can say, for relative errors, there will be delta T mean. Relative error delta T equals to delta T mean upon T. Okay, that means T mean, which we have already found out like this. This is the T mean. So delta T mean, what do you mean by delta T mean? So delta T equals to delta T mean. So for the delta T mean, we can write here, take all these errors, delta T1 plus delta T2 plus delta T3 plus delta T4 plus delta T5 and divide by number of the errors. Total how many errors? 5. So divide by 5 and write all these values. Delta T mean, that will be equal to, what is delta T1? 0.01 second. So write here 0.01 second plus delta T2, what is that? 0.06. Okay. So one more thing you have to remember, the sign of the error will not be negative, always be taken positive, because in previous lecture we have discussed also the error will never be negative, always be positive, otherwise 0. Okay, so take your sign positive. And delta T3, that is the 0.20 and plus T4, that is the 0.09, and last one is 0.18 and divide by 5. So delta T mean that is equal to the value equals to 0.11 second. That is the T mean. You can add this, and if we divide by 5, then we can get 0.11 second. That is the value T mean. Okay, and also we know that T mean there is this. Okay, so we can write here like near about 0.1 second. We can write it, and this will be near about 2.6 second. So what is the relative error? So I'm going to erase it. So for the relative error in this process, relative error equals to, which is delta T equals to delta T mean and divide by the value T mean. So delta T equals to delta T mean 0.1 second, which we have found here. And what was the value of T mean? There was 2.6. Okay, so we can write here 1/26. Okay, now we can say here delta T equals to 1/26. It will be near about 0.04. Okay, near about 0.04. Or you can see here, this is the value of delta T, that is the relative error. If we are going to percentage relative error or percentage error, you can write here percentage error, that will be equal to delta T, okay, in the form of percentage, equals to delta T mean divided by T mean and multiplied by 100. So you can write here delta T mean equals to 0.1, and what is the value of T mean? That is 2.6 and into 100, and this value will be near about 4%. Okay, so percentage error in this process, is 4%. That is the final answer of this question. So according to this example, you can solve the questions which is given in your exercise, and we will meet in next video. Thank you.